I'm Leigh Merinoff, and this is Meadows Bee Farm. Today we're going to give you a short tour of our field garden. Now our field garden is the main garden we have here at Meadows Bee Farm. I'd like to give you a tour around. So we'll begin here. This is our orchard. It started out as a nursery, but we liked it so much we decided to keep a handful of trees here. And in here we have apples, peaches, plums, a few berry bushes, and you'll see they're all tagged and numbered. One of the interesting things though you'll see at this garden is each tree has a pile of hay and a pile of weeds. As you look around, it also might have daffodils and garlic. So the reason that we do this is we're trying to mimic a forest ecology so that we can get the right microbes here at the garden. Let's move on and I'll show you the blueberries. So we live in southern Vermont, and in southern Vermont we have short seasons. Therefore, if you plant a perennial, you really get a head start on the season. Here you can see our blueberries. We planted 150 blueberries several years ago, and then many of them we've taken from here and planted in other gardens or on the farm. But last year we got 200 pounds of blueberries from this garden. It is quite productive at this moment. And I think this is about the 8th year. So perennials take a little bit of time, but it's worth it. So if you think you want a garden, I recommend turning over some land and getting your perennials in first. Now let's look at the raspberries. This is our raspberry grove. We have 100 raspberries in here. We've already come in this year and pruned them back. We will stake them up a tiny bit, and we've weeded. One of the beneficial things is we've gotten about 2 gallons of dried dandelion leaf from this garden already. And we will take young raspberry leaves when they get a little bit bigger. And this is a terrific herbal tea. So these raspberries come, they're both mid-season and late season. One thing I would say about raspberries, never get raspberries from a friend. They often travel with a fungus. If you get a raspberry fungus on your farm, you will never grow raspberries again. So buy sterilized raspberries from a good provider. Now let's go look at some annuals. As you can see, we have been preparing the beds. So these beds over here have been broad forked. We don't turn over the soil any longer because we've gotten a lot of the weeds out already. Here we have our garlic. Garlic you plant in the fall. So soon we'll have a garlic scape come up here, and then all these leaves will die, and then the garlic will be ready to be harvested. Over here we have leeks. And you can see how we're putting between the rows cardboard and wood chips. As we plant, that will really define our rows so that we're able to get in. We'll walk down and we'll just pan over and take a look at that. So we've planted these rows. We have put in our beets, carrots, rutabaga, tatsoi, and some other leafy vegetables. We plant according to the biodynamic calendar, and so we plant the roots on a root day and the leaves on a leaf day, and we will continue to do that throughout the season. One of the things I really like to grow are Chinese herbs, and this is one of the plants I've been growing for about 7 years. This is called schizandra. It's part of Chinese herbal medicine. It will continue to grow, could get 20 feet tall, kind of look a little bit like a kiwi bush. It will have a berry, and schizandra cleans your blood It is one of the primary herbs in Chinese medicine. So I will continue to show you more about medicine and food as the summer progresses. Please stay tuned. Thanks for visiting Meadows Bee Farm.